Here we go. We got the team over there just dropped us off. Beautiful morning.
Little paddle. Sam and I both grew up sailing and boating on Buzzard's Bay, but we decided we wanted to gain a deeper understanding of this body of water we've been connected to. So as our first long-distance kayak trip, we came up with the idea to paddle the 46 or so miles around the bay. The sunny and exciting start to the trip quickly ended as fog rolled in and we had to decide whether it was safe to make the paddle across the shipping lane.
We made it out past Bird Island, which you can barely see, and it's getting seriously soupy. So we're just thinking it's sketchy. Cleveland's ledge right there. Barge just going through the channel.
Made to the other side of the channel, and we're a lot closer to the Cape side than we are to our side, so we're getting there.
Yeah, we just sent it. The fog's not doing so bad. So, I mean, we made it to the other side basically. So we're just gonna keep going now. We're still paddling. As soon as we stop paddling, we go backwards at like 2 knots. We're fighting like the wind and the waves, and then this current's pretty intense. Oh my god, oh geez, we gotta move. That's a lot of birds, bro. The other side?
The other side's worse. It was a tough leg. We were like beating into the wind, and I think current and wind against us. We're technically at where we were thinking about staying tonight, and it's just before 12 o'clock. So we have to decide what we want to do for the rest of the day. Now we're just having sandwiches and resting up a bit. Yeah. What you got, Sam?
I think we could make some cool outreamers with these, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting beach trash here. We'll give you a little tour around.
Yeah.
We got these two. It's interesting, they washed up like right next, like together.
Yeah.
They're obviously a set.
Oh yeah, they did.
Some buoys over there. We got a boot. Big net. Piece of decking of some sort, or maybe a dock, or I'm not sure. Collection of buoys. Another one there. Big post down here.
I really want to keep these.
You can put them in the like aft compartment.
That's true.
Yeah. We're off the coast of Pasquay, and it started raining, but as the old saying goes, you can't get wet if you're already wet. So we're cruising along, we have tide with us, and if we actually look at the shore, you can see that it's actually pushing us where we want to go, which I just noticed. Yeah, so we're actually making good time. We're going to try and push all the way to Kayak because there's a big storm coming tomorrow. Well, not a storm, but just high winds, and we might just hunker down on Kayak, but cruising along.
You can see your paddle in your hand. They're so fluffy.
The cows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would totally have a pet cow. It's so nice and peaceful. No runs away. You should be singing like, you know, on like Stranger Tides, when there's like a couple pirates on the rowboat and they're singing some like ominous song. We're taking the obligatory walk onto the Kayak bunkers and hills, and it's still pretty and nice. Good job, Kayak. Very cool. We should make our own flag, definitely, so we can put up like Cedric's face up there instead of the American flag.
A Wandering Moose Productions flag?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. That's a good, what's that called?
Marketing?
Yeah. Like guerrilla marketing, right?
Me and Sam just went up to the top of Deer Hill, checking out all the bunkers. Perfect place for like little tent sites and stuff, and you know, not intruding on the environment. This trip, you know, coming along all the Elizabethan Islands and Pennakees, it's privately owned by this one family, and there's like probably, I think like 3 or 4 houses on the collection of the islands. And it's kind of a shame that like they don't have anywhere open for like the public to camp on the islands.
I cut myself off there because I started rambling, but I'm kind of showing an example of how our area and much of the rest of the US are designed for a high pace and high price travel system, and college kids with somewhat alternate forms of travel who just want a place to pitch a tent get left out.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that was good.
So we're held up on Kayak for today. So it was good that we pushed ahead and made it here yesterday. It was actually pretty sweet because we love Kayak, and now we're gonna go do some surfing.
Shred some gnar, dude.
We met up with some friends on the island that just happened to be out there this week to go surfing. The only problem was that me and Sam had to share a paddleboard, so we took turns with that and taking video.
Project for the kayak because he broke. The pedal broke for the steering, so he hacked off a bit of the metal and then riveted on.
Riveting these two for the arm, and then this is what you put your foot on right here. Well, your foot goes like that.
Pretty
and
MacGyver-y.
It broke on the corner here because it kept getting bent back and forth, and before we left we bent it back to the right position, but aluminum work hardens, and so it developed a crack and then it broke.
Yeah. Pretty good fix out. We're just in some guy's shed. We have no idea. Some dude. He could use better tools though. What a pro. Here's the final product. Bill, do you wanna model it? Ooh, ah. Very strong.
Yep. We popped some rivets in here, which we've now covered with duct tape. And this is our new wear strip that runs around the hole. And then we did some triangulation here to help when you're pushing on it to support the leverage point.
He's a big engineer, really. So that should be good. Now we just have to figure out
Now I'm worried about the other one.
I'm not worried about the other one. I was worried about this one. Just don't worry.
Yeah.
Lunchtime.
As if the other ones were not good. Yes. One of those good ones not. Yes. This is the start.
Oh yeah.
There's Pennekees there. Behind us is Cuddy Hunk. And we're on our way to the final leg of the trip.
We're just sitting in the middle of the bay right now. Look at all that. There's a lot of water. And so we're gonna shoot across the channel here because there's a big shipping lane that goes right down the middle of the bay. So we're gonna jump across and head to West Island. Oh yeah, there it is. It's over there. Dudes came out of nowhere. They started running at us. That's gonna be quite the way. Free! Uh-oh. Yeah, they weren't gonna move.
First set of the pole, or the sail.
Yeah, she's moving.
Little shoot. Cruising down the bay. We made it across the bay and we're just off of West Island now. I forget what the mileage is left to do, but we're definitely over halfway there. Would you concur, Sam?
Yeah, I'd say we have a few more.
A few more. We got the sail up. We're definitely going a little bit slower than we were, like if we were paddling, but it's free speed. So we're taking a little break here because we kind of got across the channel as fast as possible.
This was a great introduction to kayak touring. Both of us being very active sailors, I think we were really surprised how different of an experience it was moving along just above the water, and how we could gain a greater appreciation of the vastness of even something as globally insignificant as Buzzard's Bay.
There's Ned's Point. We have like 100 yards to go.
Yeah, man.
How are you feeling, Will?
Yeah, pretty good. It's really hot now. How's it going?
Sideways.